Welcome back to the Stebbins Guys YouTube channel. Behind me is my 2019 Mercedes GLA45 AMG. That's my daily driver. Today we've got a pretty cool product I'm going to be installing. If you're like me, you always encounter a bunch of idiots when you're driving. I have a dash cam in my car right now and it works fine, but it's kind of added onto the side and it doesn't look the best. So we're gonna solve that today with a cool product from FitCam X. I hope you'll stick around. So if you look closely, you can see my existing dash cam. It's kind of stuck off to the side. There's some wiring. I'll show you from inside too. This is the camera for my radar cruise and the other stuff that's integrated into the factory setup. So we're gonna get rid of this today and put one in that integrates with the stack here. So from inside, there's my dash cam. It's an Aukey DRO2. It works fine. Here is the kind of center stack of sensors and whatnot in my Mercedes. This is pretty common in a lot of cars nowadays. They've got an array of cameras and sensors for wipers and stuff like that. So this product that we got, actually you remove this plastic piece and you replace it and there's a camera built in. So let's go take a look at it. Okay, here's our dash cam from FitCam X. One of the nice things about this product, this piggyback harness. So this will go in line between an existing factory connector to provide the power that we need, and then this will plug into the camera. They also give you a micro SD card reader, so you can pop the SD card in here to read it if you need to. There's also a pretty nice app. I've already kind of checked that out. And then there's our factory replacement piece. So this is the camera that's integrated. There will be, it looks like 4 different places where it clicks into place. And then here is where our factory controls will go. We'll double check all this stuff before we put it in to make sure it's a direct fit. They did say that it was, but let's make sure before we tear everything apart. And then finally we have a little tool to get in there and pop the clips. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just pull this camera out of the way, the existing one. That way it's not in our way while we're trying to work. And then looks like there was a clip on either side. So we're going to put our tool in here, see if we can pop that down. Okay, well, that's come loose. This needs to come out too. Oh, no. No, we're not calling roadside assistance. Okay, got one. No, quit calling roadside assistance. All right, I got our clips released. This is the factory 911 thing. I did lose one clip. The clip right here on the GLA, you just have to take a little pick or something and push that in and it'll come right out. It still has 3 clips to hold it, so we'll be fine. The other videos I watched, people struggled with it too. So that's that. Now what we need to do is find the harness that we can piggyback off of, which we're going to be looking for one like this. So before I go any further, I just wanted to show you, this is the original Mercedes piece, and then this is the FitCam X piece. So if we flip them over, you can see they pretty much look identical. And right here is where that 911 SOS button clips. So you just push right there on the clip and it'll release. The rest of these just pop in. So there's our dash cam. There is the pigtail other end. And then there's provisions to pop that other piece back in. So pretty much all we've got to do now is go and put our pigtail wiring harness in. And I've already located that. I'll show you that. And then we can pop this back in place and our camera will be done. Okay, for the GLA45 specifically, I'm going to be piggybacking off of here. So I'm going to unhook this, plug in the other end, and then this will go into the other part. Let me just show you. All right, so now we've got that in place. I'm going to plug this thing in. There is a wire, a very thin line, I don't know if you can see it right here, that mates up with a groove on there. All right, satisfying click. And then I'm not sure exactly how the cable needs to be routed for this to fit in here just so. So we're gonna put that kind of like there. We're gonna slide this up in here. We'll line all these clips up before we push it all in. All right, so there's that. Before I pop this in, I'm gonna power up the car. One other thing you need to do is take off the blue, there's a little protective film on here. So I thought it'd be a good idea for me to just kind of walk through installing the FitCam X software and connecting the camera for the first time. It's really a straightforward process. You're just going to be looking for the camera name, which starts with LHD. Password is 123456778. So I'm going to just say yes, stay connected, and then we hit connect. And in a few seconds, you'll see the footage from the camera. So there is, you can barely see the camera. I promise there's no tint on this windshield. That would not be lawful. There is the mounting part from my original camera and then the wiring. We'll pull that out. So it really just looks like a factory piece, which is super nice. We'll go do some driving and get a little bit of footage. One of the things that really impressed me about this camera is the picture quality. Compared to the ones I've been using, it's very good. It is a 4K camera, and right here we're driving into the sun, so the sun would be in my eyes, and I can tell you for sure I wasn't able to see a whole lot without my visor down, but it's picking up some really good images. Now as we transition away from the sun, you can see the image. This is late afternoon, and you can see that we're still getting a really good image quality, and I can make out everything in front of me. And then finally, as we start to approach traffic, we're able to make out the license plates that are there, which would be helpful in the event of an accident. And then finally, here's some footage from about 11:30 one night. This is my car just sitting in a parking lot at a hotel while I was traveling. It gives you a good idea of the image quality that you can see at night. So it's been about a week since I did my original install video and did a little bit of driving. I've been driving around with this dash cam, and I have a few thoughts on it I thought I'd share with you. First, one of the things that I love about it is you can't even tell that it's in there. It looks just like it came from the factory that way. It's really well integrated into the center stack. The installation was super easy. I didn't have any problems figuring out how to do that. If you watch my video, it's really a simple process. In putting together this video, I had to pull some of the footage from the camera, and the way I did that was just through the app. That was very simple. It's very intuitive to go in and pull the footage, and then I was able to upload it wherever I wanted. And as far as pricing goes, these are very reasonably priced. These are under $200, all the ones that I looked at. There is a coupon code that I'm going to put down in the description below that they've given me. That will be a coupon for you, so that if you want to buy your own, you can do that and save some money. And finally, I'd like to thank FitCamX for sending us that unit so that we could try it out in our 2019 Mercedes GLA45. If you follow me on social media, you know that I just bought a newer model of that. They actually offer it for that car as well, so we'll probably be doing an install sometime in the future on the 22 model that I just bought. So if you're like me and you're always going for an OEM plus look that's well integrated and high quality, that's the camera you want to get. I've had no issues at all. It was super easy to plug in. I don't have to cut anything. I don't have to run any extra wires, and that one's a winner. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like the video. Go get your own camera, and I'll see you on the next one.